Hello again, it's Montana and Nathan. Good boy, Tan. Very good. We're here to talk about interacting during play now and some of the myths and things you should be doing, because dogs really need to learn to use their teeth. Montana, under here. Very good. Back to here a little bit more. Oh, that's very good. So they need to learn to use their teeth because they've got these big weapons that they utilise to pick things up, play with, eat, crush bone if need to. So when they're in a situation where they're stressed, fearful or whatever else, their only real way to respond is through their mouth, apart from vocalisation and body language. So if the other ones haven't worked and they get to last resort and they do need to use their mouth, we want to teach them how hard to bite, how hard they need to push the level before they get a response. Now, dogs that never learn to use their teeth or wrestle, wrestle, go bite, here, over here, wrestle, a little bit quieter please, wait, thank you, finished. Dogs that don't learn to use their teeth, don't turn around for the camera, one time. Thank you, just there. I know, I can still hear you. It isn't turning around. Like this. That's very cute. Come this way. Good boy. Lay down flat. Thank you, wait. This way you're going to fall off the bed. Wait. Stop. Good boy, wait. Now, instead of just then when he was being naughty and I was trying to play with his teeth, instead of then saying stop it or don't do it, I just directed him what I wanted. Now, getting back to them learning to use their teeth, it's called bite inhibition. With them being able to crush bone or pick up babies and puppies and little toys or stuff and walk around with them and not into them, they know this as an instinct, but when they're interacting with people, they sort of need to learn. So, whenever you're wrestling or playing with your dog, I recommend, this one's about to slide off the bed, I recommend, you're a dog, giving a word for it. Mine's wrestle, so that way they know that they can't just come over and start interacting or wrestling whenever they feel like it, and I'll show you what happens. That way, when they want to wrestle, or when I want to wrestle, we'll wrestle, 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 and it can be as silly as he wants. I know, wrestle, come here. He's going out and get a toy because he wants to play, but wrestle's going. Wrestle. That's not being very quiet. Right, and then end it. So, don't let them decide where they go at the end of it when you're finished. Back to here, please. One hand. Just there. Wait. Lay down flat. I can still hear you. Lay down flat. Wait. So, you've got to give them a time, no different to when you're getting them to sit. Let them know when they're allowed to play, when they're allowed to wrestle, when they're allowed to be silly, and let them know when it's finished. By having this time to do it, letting them play with you with their teeth, they sort of understand. Now, when it hurts too much and when it gets to a point of where you want them to stop, what I want you to do is use the word ow. Stand up, clap your hands, cross your arms, and say ow again. The dog's going to look a little scared, lick and look away. Now, if you stop playing with them, then they never really learn. Then go back, start playing with them again. I use the word gentle to get them, whether, like it's not, they don't understand words, but they understand emotion. So, when I want to start playing with him, if he's been a bit rough, wrestle, 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 ow! And then, wrestle. Wrestle. Very good. Okay, finished. Out. Come. Finish. Out. In there, please. Lay out. Stay. End the exercise in a different location from where you've been wrestling or doing things. Really good dog bowl for dogs that scoff and drink water too fast. If you end it somewhere else, it changes the circumstance. Leave it finished. They learn how to play. When you hear ow, they know to stop, then they can play again. And the noise that children make whenever they're interacting with a dog and it hurts is ow. So that's a few hints and tips on wrestling with your puppy. I didn't actually finish the last bit on hugging. I said that you can't hug your dog. Well, if your dog comes over to you and lays on you, or you call them over in regards to a hug or a wrestle, and you say hugs or whatever else, or just give them a hug then, them coming over to you and you giving it, and them hopping on you or leaning against you or up on the couch or calling them onto your lap or things like that, whatever's under your direction, is fine. And if they come to you and they're happy to lay on you and do this, they obviously like it. Same as patting on the head. Dogs love us. They allow it to happen, and we think it's what we should do. But it's not really what they want to happen. You can hug them, and you can wrestle with them, and you've got to teach them how to use their teeth. Just do it in a way that you're under control of what's going on. Go play. Come on, go play. See ya.